Hello, Mr. Snapcat. That's what it is. Snapcat. Why do you say Snapcat? Hold on. TACPAN Snapcat. Right. But when I went to use that Snapcat, it was already taken. So I went TACPANs the other way, which is supposed to represent a cat and a turtle. So how the turtle works, how the cat works. And I really never did a numerology on the turtle, even though he puts his head to sleep like inside the house. Somebody mentioned to me today, because I can't do everything. Nobody can do everything. You know, there's one thing I wanted to bring up, and I keep ripping out pages because I can't explain them properly. And the biggest thing is you can have two choices. You can have 8 directions. But how many directions are you going to go at one time? From where you come to where you go, if you're not going in a straight line, but let's talk about straight lines. Because no matter where you go in the world, you're going straight there. No matter what the road is like in between, you're going straight there. Wherever you're going, just keep turning your chair. You're going straight to wherever you're going. And you're not always walking uphill, and you're not always walking down here. You're walking on a surface. The polarity of a surface. Now, what is the basic meaning of polarity? What's that basic meaning of polarity? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But why I say that is because when you go bipolar, you go here and you go here. And how fast between here and here? Where is the balance of that bipolarity? And at what speed? What will it look like as it gets to this side? If it was my heartbeat over 60 seconds and it's beating, that means what is the distance of 1 second, of 1 minute, of 1 hour, of a cycle of 3 hours? Why do I use a cycle of 3 hours? The day is, I mean, all these things are because I've seen something with them. That's why I'm speaking about them. Number 3, 8 by 3 is 24. So now we have 2 reasonable understandings of the day. That's your 3. So when you get your 3 done, your 3 is only 1/3 of 9. That's your 3. 1/3 of 9. Now, if I was in the center of all, there would be 8 around me. I would be the 9th one. There would no longer be 9. There would be me and 8. But I have to communicate. If this was a star system, who would I be? So I don't want to get away from where I was. I want to get back to I am one of all. When I walk, I take up a point of an area space. And the point of an area space occupies area. What is the size of area for area space? Remember, once we get to 4, 4 times 6 is 24. This is a different equation. And 4, you have created the omega of alpha. Because 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. You started with alpha 1. You finished with omega 1. Average of 2.5, and that's where Earth's heart comes into position. Imagine if I just had to go out to here, to here, to here, to here. Imagine I put my 2 legs here, my 2 arms here. My body is over here. Here is the center of who I am. Here is my head. Let's say my arms go through here. My shoulders are here. My legs go over here. I'm just saying you need to take up area space as she sits down to take part tonight in the quest, communication, angle of transmission. I shall bury it. I am not going to poop and pee at the same time. Do I separate it? Am I like a dog? Do I hydrate or do I go by the hydrant? Visitors, welcome. So when you go 1, 2, 3, you've gone to the extremity of that reality. And when you go 1 to 2 to 3, you have to understand that when you go from 1 to 4 downward, you are moving 3. When you were going from 1 to 3, you were moving 2. So you were moving 1, 2 towards 3 as 2. But when you move 1 towards 4, you move as 3. And like I said, my work is the work that's already been done. I'm already talking about history. I'm not today. I'm yesterday. Hopefully, I can wake everybody up to see that yesterday has many things in it that you haven't seen today, to make life and everything in the future a better place. Remember, you know where the finish line is. How do you get there based on yesterday's experience and today's action? It's right here. 1 over to 3 is 2. 1 over to 4 is 3. The ceiling of 3, just like up and down. I can walk all the way around my apartment and never leave. But if I go more than 8 feet up, I'm out. Most apartments are 8 feet to the ceiling. Boards are built 4 by 8. Pluto is number 84. The sun is the son of man, the son of man. 48, okay, 21, 28. Those are the numbers. 48 equals 3. 21 equals 3. Man is 28 equals 1. 3, 3, 1. Now, we can do a lot of things with this, but this is going to be only my wording to bring 33 together. And when you have 3 numbers together, you have not, that is only a base. This is only a base of more of what you can do. Because eventually I'm going to redo this cube. And you see the 5 over here? Everybody knows that the reverse of all sides are 7. But I'm going to reverse and put the 4 here. I'm going to make it all different. I'm going to try every single combination I can on the cube for all the possibilities that aren't in our vision. For all the possibilities that aren't in our vision are in our vision. It's the imagination of understanding of doing more with what you have. We have 3 aces. 1, 2, 3. So we'll put that aside. And we're going to count that as 15. Why am I going to count it as 15? Because the center hole, okay, is valued at 5. That's what it is. So now if I'm going to go over here, I'm going to show you 10. Here and here together is 10. And even if I turn it, it's 10. So what I'm going to tell you is that how many are in this corner? You have once, you have it twice, you have it 3 times. That's 30. Now how many in this corner? 10, 20. Well, you have 30 and 20 on one side. That's 50. Now we have to turn it this way. And we're going to look. Although it's the same numbers, we're going to look if there's a difference. We have 10 here. We have 10 here and 10 not. We have 10 here and 10 here. So we have 20, 20. Let me go back. Here we have 10. Bottom left, 10. Here we have 20, 10 now. Here we have 30, 20. 30, 20. Is that what it is? Is that where I started? I'm sort of getting mixed up. See, the 3 and the 2 are opposite, right? So right away it's 10, 10. So what do I get on the 4 and the 5? Right? Look at that. I get 10 and 10, so I get 20. So is that 30, 30? Did I get that right? I'm just trying to show you what we can do with our imagination. What it is, you know what? There's a word with ITIS or ISIT. ISIT. Hold on a second. ISIT. I need participation. Thank you very much. ISIT, and I got no. Oh my God! God forbid I should be missing a pen. I won't have one tomorrow. We're not alone. So I can go S-I-T, sit, right? Instead of going is it. Whoop, you can't see, right? Hold on a second. Is it? Can you see that? Is it? Is that clear enough? And you want to participate, right? And God, come on. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break, please. Give me some information. Talk to the camera. Come on, you can sit here. This is where everybody talks to the camera. Come on, talk to the camera. Talk to the camera. Come on, talk to the camera. Say something. Don't just give me the information direct. I don't want the information. Everybody else wants it. You got to say something. Tell everybody something. Look up into the camera and say, oh my God. Oh my God, you got to say something. Look into the camera. Come on, you're rocking the boat. What are you doing? Look into the camera. Come on, you know. I'm just, yeah, look into the camera. Just get really comfortable there. I'm really patting you. Nice, 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 nice. Is that how you beat me up? Is that how you beat me up? We're busy working. Micmac is out there. Don't you know Micmac? I'm asking you a question. We're going to have to look into the camera. It's not fair. I can see your eyes. Micmac, you tell me, is she lying? Are you lying? The IT system of Mars, ITIS? And you want to know where the spirit heaven is? It's right here. This is why we bought toilet paper, because it's shit. That's what it is. That's the word. That's the word. Spirit heaven of the intellectual communication system, right? The IT world, it's shit. And you know what? It's honored. The Jewish people, okay, the high Jews of Moses has honored this with God. Why? Because the first month of the year, okay, is Tishrei. And if you really want to say it to me, it's Shit King. And the reason I know it and I say it so direct is because I've been saying it for years, even before I started. I am born on the, hold on a second, when am I born? I am born on the 16th day of Tishrei, the 4th of October, which is the 16th of Tishrei. It changes every year, right? According to the moon, my birthday changes every year. And I am born in the year 5724. I am born in the year of the cat. I am born in the year division of the seventh gate of the house planet. I am born in what is the one cycle moon Luna, which is to cancel your anal. Something to do with that. Something to do with canceling your anal. And the reason for that is annul, means to cancel. And sometimes it sounds like anal at the same time. The other way, it's Lana. But there's a reason for it, and it's been mentioned more than once. And one of the reasons is here in Quebec. In Quebec, the words are que, meaning ass, and bec, meaning kiss. Kiss my ass. My, the word, equaling to 13 and 25, 38. Okay, now I can tell you that basically that is the gold, that is the club in rotation, and it's on a plateau. Okay, it's being fed. It's being fed. Just look at the club. Look at the spade. The spade is a pick. You know what a pick and a shovel is? And a pick is also known when you get a pick in your a pick, whatever it is. Okay. So we have the first. So that's the first part of the cycle moon. So that means it's actually the 14th moon. Okay, it's the 14th moon. Such importance on number 14, 3 and 11. 14. It's just so funny that I know somebody's birthday on that 311. It connects so many doorways. One of the doorways is in the game of pool. It creates 33 mass, 3 by 11. 3 plus 11 is 14. 47 is what the cycle of the time running through electric company, which is our moon, because the number 57, 5 times 7 equals 35. Okay. Electric company, waterworks, etc. 55, waterworks, WW, waterworks, WWW. Is that part of creation? So we have why I say the 14th moon is because I wasn't just born. I mean, I was just born. If I was just born, there had to be time before me. First of all, it's the 14th moon of that year, but in all actuality, because of my 9 months, but I think it's 10 months moon cycle. What is a birth? Is a birth a 10? A birth is about a 10-month moon cycle, 10-month moon cycle, or about 280 days. I was born on the 277th day, so I fit right in there. I was right in there, starting on a certain day. I'm like a 1-year-old baby running in time. So that 10-month cycle, 280 days, gives me. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. It gives me 10 moons. So I'm born on the 11th moon. If you want to look at it from the inception of between the spermatozoid and the egg, I would be on the 11th moon. So I have to just take a look and understand where the 12th moon was. So I'm born on the 11th moon, but of the year, I am a complete year is 13 moons. So going through one complete year and running through 10 moons, me being born into the 11th moon. Sorry, 10 moons go by, I'm born into the 11th moon. Okay, which a whole year before I was born, up to the day that I am to be born, I would be going into the 14th moon. So now they have the ace card in the deck of cards that can also be played as the 14th card and a removal from the first position. They have done the same thing on the telephone, where they didn't put the ace on number 1. They changed around the whole letters on the telephone. They started ABC on number 2. Because first of all, A is between B. So you create A and B to create C. ABC is on number 2. So if I would have to follow the rules of the telephone, ABC on 2, forget about 1 right now. Okay. And anyways, number 1 plays in the 5 position. So there's all a misunderstanding about what 1 is. So this is going to go back to Ray, or TeCHeConnectT, which is the IT system of spirit heaven. What do you want to use the S and H for? Well, the S and H is a perfect reverse alphabet. The S is the reverse 19 of the H, 8, 08, 68, the spirit of the house planet and the intellectual system of communication, IT system. And they write, instead of sat in the light, they say sit. And they put the H in it. What is it sitting to? What is it doing? It's connecting the H, which is the 244s, right? Because a dice cube is just that. There is nothing else but that. The only reason this appears, okay, is because this, okay, is an explanation, okay, and totality, right? 4 and 3, okay, of 6, which is 4 and 2, and 5, which is 4 and 1, 4 and 1, 4 and 2. 14, 24, cat's life. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 4, 9, cat's life. 5 dots, 4 void. This will now represent and talk, I'm going to say 9 times 5, 9 times 6, 54, 45. Fox is number 45. Sun is number 54. So in your relative understanding, that this is the 2 simple words that goes along with this. Now, I started out this whole conversation trying to show you the difference between 3 and 4. The 3 times 8 equaling to 24 hours of the day, and the 4 times 6 equaling to the 24 hours a day. The 4, 6 is the alpha omega of. The 1 through 3 brings you to 6. Now, what is happening next? 7, 8, 9 is with 6, but it's not with A, B, C, D. Do you follow where I'm going with this? Anyways, I might have to write this down. I'm going to get a little bit to drink. Okay. I just want to show you this. Try to figure out what this is for a second. And I'm just going to get something to drink. So if you want to look at my cat, you can look at my cat. Stay there, cat. Instead, I had something to drink. So, what I was talking about, because there's 2 new people that showed up, is we're all born in the 14th moon. 14 is the end. It's a crossover. It's a crossover through British, the British flag, the numbers in the British flag. And we're going to have to maybe look at adding this over here to shit, right? British shit. They're replicating. Everything in this world has replicated something else for a reason. So now everything here is now leading back, okay, to the Jew or the Hebrew. Do you know what this says? This is Jewish, and in French it says je crois. It means I believe, I wish, je crois. The way I understand it is I believe, I wish. In English, you say Jewish. In French, you say je crois. I believe. So that would be the cross. So Jewish is actually saying I believe, and then the cross in the word. I'm not really sure what is this? Je and wish, 2 different things. Again, ISH have come into the factor. This is 15, again, replicating Mars, A, B, C, D, E, right here. A, B, C, D inside of J and E, right away telling me about I, bringing it back to Mars. And then it's 1, 5, 5, 9, looking like a 5. Again, this explains Mars again. Everything's talking about Mars. I'm going to divide everything by this W over here. E and I. I'm trying to look at some. Anyways, 15, 38, 47, 57, 67. No way. 74, 8, 27, 36, 46, 56, 59, and 5, 64, 74. Wow. Wow. Not only do we have Jewish, but guess what? We now have Jesus. Number 74. Time, number 47. It's just ironic that these certain numbers should come together in these precious words. British. The IR comes together, okay? When these 2 come together in British, they're talking about the king and the queen, okay? The man and the woman, the bar mitzvah and the bat mitzvah. Because, and I've showed this many times before, this is the bar mitzvah equaling to 34 DC, right? And this is the bat mitzvah equaling to 23 BC. Before the Christ, digital calibration, disconnect. This one will equal to 47. This one will equal to 35. This is distinct creation from this number. 5 by 7 equals to 35. 5 plus 7 equals to the missing number at 12, that the total will equal to 47, or minus equals to 23 BC creation through the moon. Male and female over here, 7 and 5 equaling to the moon. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. So they're telling the story, not me. These numbers are telling the story, not me. 4 sevenths. Now, if we can find equations that have 4 sevenths, and I haven't touched the elements, right? Weights and measures and elements and angles. Okay, I'm just going to jump into why this is here. I hate that it looks messy, because I went one area, I went 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6. The cube has 6 sides, so I decided to just broaden everything out this way. Although the 6 sides equal to 54, there's 9 areas on each side. There's 54 minus 21 equals to 33. The rotation. Create and rotate. Mass. SAM. Right over here. Right? 54. I'm not going to add them because I took them away. But now if you add what you take away equals 75, and that's DC moon. 3 times 25, 3 times 19, 44 area space, 71 in the gateway. This and 74, sorry, not 74, time and space equals to 91, the spirit. This is Earth. This will create the gateway through Mars. So what I did is, because I just decided to go up on this angle to start, here I decided to put it in a straight line. 2 different objectives. Why? Just because I can, just because maybe there's an answer in there. I don't know what it is. There probably is for somebody else, but I have to know how I got there, right from the basics. So here, I went out 2 and up 2. Okay, I went over 3 and up 3. I went over 4 and up 4, and that's what I get. And then the next one is whoop, is this what it is? Sorry, I think this one had to go up here. I think this one had to go up here, right? So I have to understand these angles, okay? And at what point can I create my split on number 7, right? When is it no longer looking like a 7? Did you follow that understanding? See, at the beginning it was a 7, but when does it no longer become a 7? Anyways, so that's that one. And then this side over here. This side over here, I started below the block. Okay? And I went up. I went up to C, 3 by 3, 4 by 4. It's the same 4 by 4, but the angles. Look at the difference in angles by going straight and doing this. Oh, baby, yes. Yes, maybe I'll feed you some food that you won't eat again. I'll just fill it up and fill it up just so you can come here and get a little patty, eh? No? Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I really like this thing. And so this is British, and British directly connects to Nibiru and connects through to the moons. And it connects to the moons through the we did this 100 times. MARS. The reverse of these letters out of order is going to be HINZ. Connect 27. 19 and 8. 27. 1 and 26. 27. 18 and 9. 27. 13 and 14. 27. So this is what happens when we design this. And if I get my understanding correctly, okay, this area here and this area here should have been more of the same. Just give me a second. It's as simple as that, folks. It's as simple as that. They don't want it to be hard. They want it to be for kids. This is all for kids, don't forget, right? It's all for the kids. You're too smart for me. You're too smart for me. So I want to go up that way. And what if I would have did it this way? Hold on. Let me try it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to get the right one. So here is M to Z. So I'm going to go M to Z, and that's that angle. And then I'm going to go no, that was A to Z, not M to Z. It was M to N. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Made a mistake. Okay, made a mistake. How can you make a mistake? Isn't that funny? Made a mistake. What does a mistake look like? It can look like anything. It's disguised. I made a mistake. Did you make a mistake? Am I shining? Oh, you got a little dirt on your eye. Can I take off the dirt on your eye? Just put your face over here. You have dirt on your eye. Let me take that dirt off. I know if I take it off, she licks my hand after, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So so you got M to N. You got here to here. Okay. And I think I made that too wide, right? Here to here to here to here to here. It should have been here. Yeah, that's no good. This is no good. This is no good. Too far apart. Too far apart. Hold on a second. Bear with me, my friends. Bear with me, because this is all wrong. This is wrong. Got to get them in the right spot. Got to see what the gap is. I have to look for the gap. So from here to here to here. And I think there you go. That's it. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to have to redo this. Okay, so I think I have to do it like this. No, it has to be done like this. No, it has to be 2 apart. 1, 2. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get the angle. How much separation should I have, you know? But there's 4. I forgot. So 4 would mean here. Right. I had it right to start with. I was trying to figure out how to do it exactly. Okay, so now I want to see what it looks like. Okay, so here is M-A-R-S. H-I-N-Z. Okay, so since it's out of order, the total here is 21. The total, okay, M-I and A, the total is 10. R and N, the total is 32. S and Z, the total is 45. 9513. Okay, so this is just for me. I go from here. I want to get a ruler. I need a ruler. You have a ruler? So now what is that telling me? What is that telling me? I'm just trying to understand. But you remember I told you before we have the double line and the single line? Just trying to understand what that is. I really am. So what if we didn't use the S and we didn't use the H? We'd have Z-I-N in one and we'd have Mar in the other. Because this is plural, meaning more than one. And they have two moons. So Mars is saying more than one. There's more than one Mar. What's the name of it? It's Mar. It's just part of something else. This is what it's telling me. And the last two are, this is all telling me. Man, angel of creation of the spirit. Right here, 18 and 19 RS. This goes all together. It's almost like SARS. You know what I'm saying? They have to use this. It has to go through the information network. British primitive, B2, Jesus number 74. Yes, rats. That's Saturn. I don't know where you get that, but where did you get rats from? Because rats is Saturn. S, okay, A-T-U-R-N. And you have the T, and you have the A, and you have the R that you bring together, because we're not going to bring together the other letters, right? Unless you want to go ahead and add either this to your letters. Well, sorry, let's mark it this to your letters. Venus. Or it's either VE or UR, URA. This is Uranus sun, Uranus. The other part is sun sun. So this is 27 and this is 40. I really like to say it's 39 and 1. Anytime it's with the A, B, or C, I like to really count that separately. One of the reasons, in fact, anything under 9, I'd like to just add that separately. But more 1 than anything else, because 1 is a dividing block. 2 is not a dividing block. Okay, 2 by 2 is not a dividing block. Neither is 4, and it comes up to show its face value over here. Here's one box. It goes with 3 boxes. It goes with 5 boxes and 7 boxes and 9 boxes. All I'm adding on is 2 boxes, 1 on each end. That's all I did to get to 9. Is all I did is 1 is just 1 more away on each side, because 1 is all the way down here. Here is 1. But then I ran into 2. Here's 2. So I got 1 and 2, but I'm going to run into some stories down on this one. Because when I run 2 all the way down, okay, I am left with, of 11, I'm left with 9 and 2. I'm left with 7 and 2. I'm here, okay, I'm left with 5 and 2. Here, okay, I am left with 3 and 2. Here I am left with 1 and 2. Now, I have to re-explain this. You're probably saying, like, what's going on? This guy can't count. You're right. I should have started at the top. With 3, there's 1 to the center, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. So this one is 1, 1, and 1. This one is 2, 1, 2. This one is 3, 1, 3. This one is 4, 1, 4. This one is 5, 1, 5. So coming up to creation, first of all, this one over here, this is the center of all creation. This is where 666 comes in, and Cinco de Enero passage in connection to Mars. Because in the roulette wheel, okay, 16 plus 17 plus 18 equals to 51. 19 plus 20 plus 21 equals to 60, 111. So this is the total of the roulette count, okay, is 666 minus 111 is 555. The addition equals to Mars. The multiplication equals 125, which is what I like to call Yo Elev. Yo Elev, student of the 7th gate.
And the reason for that is because when you multiply this, it equals to 512. The 25th letter and the 25th letter reverting to 52, if you like, the 51 and 52, or number 3 coming together is 3 and 5. Electric company, which is gonna revelate in 11. This is the student. Okay, 51 and 52 equals to 51 and 52 equals to 103, and that is where Mercury comes in. Obviously, it's some sort of more of a code word, right? Like Mars, Earth. Here comes Mercury. So the first 2 words of Mercury are Mars, Earth. Okay, and then you have the ocean. And we know how Mercury works, right? We know how Mercury works. We know how the ocean works. We know how the temperature rises. So just try to understand Mercury a little bit deeper. Okay, Madame Curie and what she did. So this one over here, this is the 25th letter, and this is the 15th letter, equaling to the blue world, 40. 40 blue. So that's that basic. This equals to, again, 140 or 14 if you want. And that's that famous number 14 that creates everything. And this becomes the house planet, the division of the 7th gate, 5 and 1, 6, 5, 2 and 1, 8, division of the 7th gate. Right? You notice the 1 is there. I don't need to count the 1. Sometimes I count it, sometimes I don't, especially if there's another number where the 1 fits in, and that'll be the 3 or the 5. So we did this. So here it is. So here is what we answered here. See, over here, we have 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Here we have 2, 2, 2. This is now, I refer to this as 1/8 because 222 times 8 equals to 1776, and that's a pivoting point. It also equals to 84, which will regards to Pluto, the son of the heavens, creation of Jack. Why? Because Jack is number 25, and when you add up 1, 2, 3, 4, it equals to 10, the letter J, an abbreviation. And H is in the same family, both in the same family. I like to say Archer for H and R. So this one over here, you have 3, 2, 3, and then you have 4, 2, 4, and then you have 5, 2, 5, and then you have 6, 2, 6, 7, 2, 7, 8, 2, 8, cycle of the moon of the red sun, the gods. This is where the Mayans cut off. This is where communication of the house BC is to creation. So 222, right, in fullness would end up over here, the cycle of the moon, and where I spoke about birth in number 9. Just works out so perfect. Well, that's the numbers. It has to work out perfect. They're numbers. I use them the same way all the time. How can it not work out? And then over here, I have 929, and that was the heavens and birth. Okay, the total is 57, 29 and 28, and 98 and 92 and 82. What does that work out to? 9 and 8, 17 equals 8 equals 84, son of Pluto. I added these 2 together. In fact, I can add all these 3 together because in the deck of cards, all these 3 have the same 6 in it. So they have something in common. So what happens? Why did I go 7 and 2 before with this one over here? I have to understand why I went with 7 and 2. 7, 7, no. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a reason for this. Let me look. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's what it is. What I did is I reduced it to a single digit. So it shows you, okay, when you create the house planet, you had to come to number 10. You had to surpass number 8. Your last number was 6 before you got to 8, and this is BC creation. This is 1/8 creation. If you want to count it as this, you had to pass through Venus and create the angel equals to 99, and that's where the Jupiter comes in, the division of 1. The minute you make a division, that area of division becomes a division of 1, and you have 1 here, and the division of. Now, what are you doing? Is it a division, or you're bringing of what was a division to become 1?
You're bringing this one and that one. I just want to talk about something that I don't have on my mind anymore, and it's how they altered, how the vibrations, how they added vibrations, altering our capacity to decide. We don't have the capacity to do certain things because of the altered vibrations. And over a period of time, this is. Let me tell you one thing. This is a movie, my friends. This is the biggest movie ever, and we're in it. And we're in it. And it took a long time to figure it all out, but there are others that knew before me, and I didn't have to be persuaded to believe. I understood right away, because that's what I thought myself. So we have a pattern of people who think the same. The aggregate thinking. And there's nothing wrong. When somebody wants to stop you from thinking a certain way, it's because A, they're scared of it, or B, they don't understand it. And why would they want it if everything is in peace and love? If everything is in peace and love and somebody is doing something, listen to them. There were there's crowds and crowds of people in the street all over the world. All over the world. Why doesn't anybody go speak to them? Why doesn't anybody go speak to them? Oh, I just want to get back. Why did everybody buy toilet paper? That's the reason. British, Heinz and Moon, Nibiru, create the flag. Heinz creates the flag. It is also the numeric value for 57, the moon. Heinz 57, you have to study a little bit about that word. It's the bipolarity, comes from Britain. It represents the king and the queen the same way it does in the first two letters with B and R, and that is the bear, half the time sleeping, most of the time, and never awake. Never really caring about all of society in both rotations of society. How can we help? They always put it on us. Give me your mucho dinero and you'll take care of the problem. Well, I give you my mucho dinero and you haven't taken care of any of the problems. I'm 57 years old. I've had since 18. That's about 40 years. I haven't seen them take care of a problem. Speak to family members and grandfathers and grandparents. Nobody ever seen anybody take care of the problem. Maybe a piece of problem here and a piece of problem there, but you know what? We know better. When you hire somebody to take care of a certain piece in the company that you tell them to take care of it, they don't take care of it, you get rid of them. If somebody comes to you and says, these are my capabilities, but they can't fulfill their capabilities, you get rid of them. You shouldn't have to wait periods of times in contracts. You get rid of them. You need something done? How about this? Take a look at a lot of websites. They're always saying, give me your feedback. Give me your feedback. Come on, give me your feedback. Well, we're giving our feedback, but no one's listening. We want a daily feedback. We can look it over. It doesn't take long to look it over. And I know this guy named Friend or something. He's got this company, barely has to get out of bed, works an hour a day because he put everything to sleep. He took care of his business for the people he takes care of. He doesn't play around because there's no time to play around. And you know what? When you go out to many of these sites, there's a lot of people saying, I don't want to hear of you fooling around. I want to know if you're truthful in your heart. I don't have time to lose. So anyways, this is the 1-2 cycle. Now I have to understand this a little bit better. Not really sure if it goes with the ding, dang, ding, dang, ding, dang, ding, 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 dang. I don't know if it goes with that. I don't know if it goes with the beehive. Should I have made a space in between? Probably not. Probably not. But because I did make a space in between, this actually goes around this. You see the way it goes around this? I'm going to try and see if I can create that invisible line reality. I wish I can find, where's my colored markers? Where's my colored pencils? Oh, there's a yellow and a blue and a green I don't like and a purple that I do like, but I want to know where my red is. I got to go buy. I need to find, I want to know what the best ones are. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this.
area space for movement, right? You don't have your bones on top of each other, right? There's area space between your bones, suspension area, suspension. So that is the support. This area. So now if I would be counting lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I find this on the 17th line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth area, 17th line. So again, this is again birth Mars, and this is the cycle of our moon through. This is win big red right over here. Win big red. This is also okay over here. 66 is where the star system crossover comes in, which is because of this math problem: A times B times C equals F. Okay, and A plus B plus C equals F. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty weird, eh? Hold on a second. Anyways, you saw it before. So anyways, so that equals to 66. So we know the roadway division starts over here at 66. And then this one over here, if we went to number 6 because of the cube, okay, just have to do this because of the cube. This would be 616. We run our weekends as 525. We run some religions as 616, or the Sabbath day that we fast. And here is the weekdays to the cycle of the moon. And so I'm just trying to understand the difference of the two cycles, right? Here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we start over. Do you notice that we start over? 10 is an even number. It becomes odd. See that? If you start at 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth number is odd. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth number, the sixth area is even. And here, it's the fifth area is odd. 5 and 6 come together again. This is coming through this pie hole into this world. How, I don't know. So that's where we get that from. I'm not sure if we did the gold. I'm not sure if we did the what makes us strong. It was somebody that said something to me, so I went over gold, or silver, argent, French and English. I think Cloud just showed up. So just give me a little space. Okay, go ahead. You can lie down. Sit. Okay. Lie down. You're okay. Lie down. You're okay. You're okay. Lie down. You're okay. Shh. You're good? Oh, you're mad, eh? Hey, when you put your head away from me, you're mad? You'll take a peek. Watch, you're going to turn her head in 2 seconds. 10, 9, 8, because she's mad. She's just looking down, thinking to look at me. Thinking to look at me. She hears me talking. No. She knows what I'm doing. Maybe she'll pee. Okay, so this is gold. Gold in the Olympics is like, this is where the gold is, over here. In gematria, we get it at number 7. That's where the gold is. And then usually on each side, it's 66, which is the silver and bronze. How can we realign our elements in our body? In gold, we also have the rotation of 6 and 9, the one spirit of birth. That's through Mars. In silver, where you give everything up before you win, we have the student. Okay, this is where number 41 comes in silver. The student comes in, BC creation. 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 2. And this is 89. This is part of the brick wall, the building This will bring in stand on 17. This will bring in Earth's heart. This is 8080. I'd like to transform this into 8668, which is 838. And what happens is the bronze reverts back into the gold again. All zeros equal to 6. You cannot have 3 8s. It's almost like saying, I'm going to give you a choice. I'm going to give you 3 choices. Imagine you got 3 choices. I had to use up 3 areas, but you can only choose one. How come? Speak to me in one of these 3 choices, French, English, or Spanish. If you speak any one of them, you have chosen one. Even if you interchange the words, you have spoken one at a time. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men were too stoned to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Or actually, what they did is they probably made themselves Humpty Dumpty. They probably stole his crown. Wonder what Humpty... I mean, Jack and Jill, you know what happened to Jack and Jill, right? She didn't take the pill, went up the hill, they all fell down. Her water broke and she had a kid. It was Jack, Jill, and they had a thrill. Like, I don't know. How can I know? What are you asking me for? Space, the word space is 44. Creation of day and night. The word saint, S-T-E, abbreviation, 44. pH, something to do with a pH level. Polarity of the heavens, polarity. Something in the water, right? This whole system, memory, water, energy, movement. Do I have to say more? The elements in movement. And then it was mentioned today, the AU that comes in. AU, okay, is a division. I have to look at A as being part of a division because it stands like this. It's the peak of the roof. Either you're walking down the straight of the roof, either you're going this way on the roof, walking on the peak, or you're walking down and off the house. We have bronze, and I didn't mark down what bronze is. We have a spade, and it's funny. The spade is the division of the 7th gate. This is where the pick comes in, right? Division of the 7th gates. It is a division of communication. The pick. You know what the pick is? It's Muhammad Ali, stung like a bee. That's the pick. You get a shovel and a pick. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 creates that, and that's in the house of the divided 7 gates. You see pi is inside here. It's already telling me Earth is divided. So I go here and I get the word tail because QUE is QUE, and that's DC has created a division. And look at that. What's in between 2 and 5? 3 and 4. This will create 17. This will create 19. 8 and 1. There's a division with Venus through Jupiter. Venus through Jupiter, 1881. Now, if we want, we can call it the gateway. 8 and 8 is 16. Or what we can do, okay, is we can reverse this, okay, to the 7th gate. And I'm going to show you how. 1 plus 6, 7. 8 minus 1, 7. 8 minus 1, 7, and then 6. If I did it the other way, okay, and the reason I did this, okay, is, hold on a second. Although this is 99 Jupiter, just trying to figure out what exactly I did do. This becomes 16, 161. Hold on a second. I did something and I don't remember why. Yes, okay. 1771. 1771. Hold on a second. This will equal 7. Okay, now I got it. Took me a while. Did you knock my erasing stuff on the floor, kitty cat? Are you sitting under my stuff? Are you sitting under something here? Okay, here it is. Okay, I got it. See what happens when I do too many things at once? I went 1, 8, 8, 1. Okay, and I want to create 7. It's plus 6, minus 1, minus 1, plus 6. That's what this is, 7777. I need to create over here either a 1 or a 4 or a 7. That's what I have to do. That's the game. That's all I can say. They showed it to me this way. I have to do it this way. 3 and then the leap year. It's all different. First, I can use 3 and then the leap year. And then 3 and then the leap year, and the leap year is 1. The CAD. So these are just different kinds of cycles I talk about. Then we go to the club. And again, the club, okay, goes back to gold, which goes back to 33, which goes to mass, which reconnects to the moon in rotation. 3 times 8, 3 plus 8 will create 35. 24 and 11 equals 35 and 13. Right? Is that right? 35 and minus it's 20, right? And 13, is that correct? Equals to 48 and 22. Life on Pluto, life of the sun, electric company, cycle of man, 26. 26. This is the second mountain. This is so hard to explain. 26 is the game. It's the card. It's the queen. It's the dog. It also is created from 28, reduced to 26, reduced to 20. So we know after we divided in gematria by the letter T and the letter G, we had to split at the gateway. There's a transition at the gateway because gematria puts these both at number 7. While it puts, this in Chaldean is number 3, but in gematria it's number 7. So the totality is this is 182, and it becomes 188. I don't want to just talk about that. Bad beat. Bad beat, 7 and 28, the gateway to the cycle. We got a bad beat. We got a bad bot. We got a bad bot. EA, arts and entertainment. Remove the EA, replace it with an O. We have a bot. And this is showing me the rotation of the cube. 21 and 10. ABCD. ABC. Let me do this again. ABCD equals to 10. ABCDEF equals to 21. So I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about, the cubes. I have no idea. And this says Jew. And it says 1 and 3, and that is the cycle of man. Now, after this, because there's a 10 here, do that to it and add 6. Now you have the spirit inside of this. I want to go 06 for 19, because then I can bring it to the gateway of birth. J. Joe. Coming from Mars, born from Mars, hooked up through the gateway, hooked up through the gateway. Where is the gateway, my friends? Where is the gateway? One of the gateways, but the other gateway is when you get Tishrei. You get the toilet paper out. You get Tishrei. You get the Shittim, because that's the continuation of the gateway. In one, out the other. Raphael, I think I did enough. I want to thank you, and I appreciate it. I hope you like that in the pie hole. Old Bobby Joe, Jack and Jill, Ermin Hammer, Jupiter's a fat cat, Garfield I know, and that's great. Let me see what the next comment that got message was deleted. I see a bad pumpkin, and I want to thank you for watching. Remember, your next birthday, you'll be having your birthday on the ending of the 10th moon cycle into the 11th moon, and as well, it'll be the 14th moon of a new year. Meaning 14th moon and the first moon, 105, the hand of God. I want to thank you for watching this video. They're smoking cigarettes outside. I can smell it. I have to shut my screen door. Ciao, man, for now. Write me. If you want to know something, ask me. Let's talk. Let's get this thing bigger than life. Bigger than life. Let's get some people who can really put some of this stuff together, or give me something you're trying to figure out. Maybe I'm going to work on medical terms. I don't know. But right now, we got to stay strong and believe, my friends. We have to know the truth. We have to know the truth. And how do we know what the truth is?